Good morning. I'm headed towards Cemetery Ridge today. But right now, I'm going to take a break and talk some anime.
Kamichu.
Kamichu is a cute and charming little fantasy anime series. Middle school student Yurie is shy and quiet, a bit shorter than her classmates, and not very good on academics. Still, Yurie wakes up one morning to discover that she's now a god. Not the god, mind you, just a god, a new member of the pantheon, in a sort of Spirited Away sort of style, one of many gods who wander around town. The anime doesn't tell us exactly how she made this discovery. Yurie's best friend is Mitsue, who's quietly supportive and generally more mature and wise. When Yurie tells Mitsue about her new divine status, Mitsue is gently skeptical in a very understated way. Matsuri is one of Yurie's classmates whose family runs a local shrine. Matsuri is more open to the idea of new deities, and she's intrigued by the idea of having a classmate who's also a god. She'll quickly become Yurie's new BFF and act like her manager and publicity agent. From this unusual premise, a shy middle schooler who's suddenly also a god, Kamichu takes us on a gentle and imaginative journey. Kamichu's stories are almost all cute and sweet and whimsical, the sort of stories where very little actually happens. They revolve around Yurie and his old friend Mitsue and his new friend Matsuri. Yurie's godhood is soon known throughout the school and the town and all of Japan. Her divine powers are amorphous and rarely seen in the anime, beyond the fact that she can see other gods around town. Her powers don't really seem very useful in the important things in her life, such as getting her homework done or getting the attention of a cute but clueless boy she fancies, Kenji.
Just think, the world's first junior high school god girl. It's gonna be huge!
Huge?
Hey,
Huh?
I'm taking trash to the incinerator.
So he still doesn't know?
She's shy and he's clueless. A perfect match.
Thanks to the extroverted Matsuri, the god Yurie will soon find herself the center of a small town festival. The townspeople will make wishes to her, and Matsuri will encourage her fellow students to seek out Yurie for divine advice. Meanwhile, Mitsui will quietly support Yurie while sardonically wondering to herself how a shy and naive Yurie, who can't even get Kenji to remember her name, is going to dole out love fortunes to anyone. The human catch is wanted out by Yurie's parents and brother, plus Matsuri's little sister, Mika, who helps her run the family shrine and also has the gift of being able to see the gods around town. Yurie's world is also populated by a plethora of her fellow gods from all around town, which Yurie sees but nobody else does. Yasuna is the restless god of the shrine that Mitsuri's family cares for, and a good friend of Mika. He's one of the few gods we meet who has a humanoid appearance. He acts as a mentor of sorts to the new god, Yurie. He also confides to her that he wants to be a rock star. In addition, Yurie's cat is possessed by a wandering god, so it often speaks to Yurie too, in two voices no less, the cat's and the god's. Kamichu's stories are almost all gentle and sweet, the sort of stories where very little actually happens. I found the first couple of episodes especially were imaginative and lots of fun. But the stories are a little uneven. I thought episode 4 was the worst of the lot. While it introduced us to Team Shiawase, a trio of diminutive assistants from the God Association who help Yurie sort out prayer requests and wishes, the main story of episode 4 involved a space alien. This fails for breaking the genre. There's enough divine weirdness going on without adding Martians to the mix. But mainly it fails because it's the only episode where there's actually a villain. That's at odds with the usual soft and sweet general atmosphere these stories have. By the way, the villain isn't the Martian. The anime is based on a manga credited to Masami Mucho, which is a pen name for the team of Hideyuki Kurata and Koji Masanari, who also worked together on Read or Die, the manga, OVA, and TV series. For the anime, Koji Masanari directed, while Hideyuki Kurata wrote the scripts. The animation is from Brainbase, who more recently did the interesting Bucano and the somewhat less interesting Innocent Venus. It doesn't break any new ground in animation. The art provides crisp, clear images with plenty of nice little touches in each of the characters' unique postures, and it has an imaginative array of god designs floating through the backgrounds of the town. Yoshihiro Ike provides the gentle musical score. It's quite a change of pace from his work on Ergo Proxy, Flag, or Blood the Last Vampire for that matter. I found Genian's English dub to be serviceable, though with all the small gods running around, not to mention a cat with two voices, some of these voices can get pretty silly. As with all English translations, they can't quite figure out what to do with an episode where Yurie wants her classmates to be a little more friendly and stop calling her Yurie-sama. Translators can never quite figure out how to manifest the Japanese surnames in that manner. I found Kamachu at its best to be cheerful, amusing, and charming, so I give the good episodes 4 stars. It's got a lot of sweetness, but it won't provide your daily minimums of excitement or violence. However, it is appropriate for the kids. The North American DVD release is produced by Genian, but I think it's now distributed by Funimation. What isn't? The extras on the DVD include plenty of still artwork from the original DVDs and manga covers and some postcards. That is to say, images of the postcards in the DVD, not actual postcards in the box set. There are also some extras with write-ups on the various gods that we see in the background, with various information that I assume came from the manga. Each DVD's extras menu keeps claiming there's an actor's commentary somewhere there, but I would be darned if I could find it anywhere.
Thanks for listening.